What's up, YouTube? Once again, it's Kennard Vernon Stewart here for the podcast. Talking Auburn football, go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle. All right, so it's great news from the 2019 season. Auburn beats Alabama 48-45, which makes it 2 out of the last 3 years that Auburn has actually beaten Alabama. My question to the Auburn fan base today is Auburn's obsession with one-upping Alabama, beating Alabama on the gridiron, is it costing them in the bigger picture areas? Because if you look at the rivalries that Auburn has with LSU and Georgia, those rivalries are really taking a back seat for Auburn, to where they're not statistically as competitive, nearly as competitive as they have been with Alabama here over the last 20 years. Because if you look at the rivalry between Auburn and Georgia, it's really starting to become, it already is staggering as far as the record over the last few years. You talk about Auburn has not beaten Georgia in Athens since 2005. And the recent record hasn't been any more striking for Auburn. Then you look at LSU. Auburn missing some opportunities, though, to beat LSU within the last few years. But now that rivalry is starting to kind of separate itself from a win-loss column for the Auburn Tigers. So, again, I ask, is Auburn too satisfied? Are they too satisfied with just beating Alabama and everything else is, you get a pass? Because if you think about back in 2017, Auburn beats Georgia, who was the number one team at the time. Then Auburn beats Alabama, which led to Auburn's appearance in the SEC championship, losing that game. Auburn actually lost 2 straight after beating Alabama, but then rewards Coach Gus Malzahn with a hefty raise after beating Alabama, basically in the Iron Bowl, a huge win for the Tigers. But are these victories over Alabama more than what they're costing, more than what they're worth? Don't get me wrong, it's always great to be, to beat Alabama in football. But at the same time, at what cost, though? You beat Alabama, but then you lose the SEC championship game. Then you subsequently lose to UCF. Then the next year, or the year after, you beat Alabama at home, but then in a way of redemption and actually getting a double-digit win season, you subsequently lose to Minnesota. So, again, I ask the question, are victories over Alabama coming at too much of a cost for Auburn? Is Auburn's obsession with beating Alabama becoming costly for the Tigers? All right, guys, let me know what you think about this video. Go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle.